Hey gamers, it's G from the corner, and I think it's about time we started talking about Switch 2 around here. Am I right? Am I right, Damien? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
because this is the year. This is the damn year. I was gonna say the other one. I shouldn't have said that word because it's the first 30 seconds of the video. You're not supposed to say that. It's gonna be the year that Nintendo says, hey guys, Switch is old news. Time for the Switch 2, or the Switch U, or the Duo Switch, or the Switch Prime, or the Switch Pro, Switch Plus. What's it going to be called, Damien?
Switch W,
The
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my god.
The
oh
Electric Boogaloo go. Okay.
But yeah, basically the whole premise here is that Nintendo has not announced, believe it or not, despite all the kerfuffle, Nintendo has not even said a peep about their next console yet. But everybody keeps talking about it like they have. Like it's like a known quantity. And so, I feel like sometime soon they're probably going to finally officially announce this thing. But I think it's about time we got our pre-official announcement, acknowledgement, Switch 2 discussion out there. And we just kind of shoot the shit on whatever could happen. Because we know nothing. We really actually know nothing about this system. So anything we say here could be true. That's
anything said here can and will be used against us in a court of law.
Literally, it's actually crazy how we could just make up bullshit and it sounds right to us, but we could just be so off, right?
Yo, there's gonna be some 8-year-olds who are gonna watch this video and be like, "Yo, the Switch 2 is gonna be so epic."
Yeah, and that's what we got to do. And you know what? Just to start it off, Damien, I'm passing the mic over to you, the metaphorical mic, because we're recording this over a call. What is your first, just like a prediction, just random shoot a prediction at me right now about the Switch 2?
Just a disclaimer for all possibly 8 to 10-year-olds watching this video. Very sorry, but most of the stuff we say here probably is not true. And so just keep that in mind. I think the Switch 2 is gonna have. Do you remember the first Switch? Before the Switch came out, and we had all the rumors about the controller, and they had the one where it was the controller that would morph. Do you remember that? Where the buttons would morph? It would have customizable buttons.
It was the touch capacitive buttons.
Yeah.
Oval screen. Oh my god.
No man, there was one where it was straight up the buttons would just
you would take them out. It's like what the Xbox controllers are like now.
They were just no, people were saying that there would be for different games the controller would just fucking shapeshift. Have different button layouts.
Yeah,
that's what we're gonna get.
We're gonna go full. There's gonna be 5 different modes of Joy-Con.
Oh yeah. They're gonna shapeshift. You ever see Terminator 2?
We watched Terminator 2.
It's gonna be like that. That's the controller.
Yes. You can have 4 face buttons, or you could have a scroll wheel. Your call.
Exactly. Or you could have a freaking Street Fighter joystick.
Yeah, you can put fight sticks in there. It's crazy that you say this, but it's not even it's conceptually it's not even out of the realm of possibility, because there have been high-end controllers from other companies, and even some third-party Switch controllers where the gimmick is that you can take out the D-pad or the face buttons and swap them for different setups. You could have a D-pad or a disc D-pad or just another stick, just tons of stuff. And I guess customizability could be a thing with the next generation of Switch controllers. I guess that's another thing. Do we think this is this is a handheld console hybrid, right? We think we're getting another, you could play it in handheld, or you put it in the system in the dock and then you take the controllers out, right?
Yeah, that does seem to be what people think. I mean, I would, do you think there's going to be a different gimmick, or do you literally think it's just going to be a Wii U situation? I guess the Wii U did have its own gimmick.
I am glad you asked. I am so glad you asked, because I've been waiting to say this for so long that Arlo said it and beat me to the punch. I think it's going to have an open dock. I think you put the system down onto a dock that's on a slant, and you can actually see the screen, but you can't pick it up. It's not like a Wii U or something. You just have it down attached to the dock, and you could see it as sort of a second screen that could display a mini map and notifications and a clock and a bunch of stuff.
Well, what if it was those the wireless phone chargers where you just put the phone down and charge?
Yep, I'm expecting. I mean, maybe not tech just like that. Maybe there will be an actual plug-in, but basically something like that.
It'd be so dope if you just put it down.
I mean, they have Bluetooth. They had Bluetooth support on the Switch. So honestly, they could
Yeah.
chuck. That's the thing. We don't really know exactly what tech they're doing. Reportedly, there's been some NVIDIA chips or whatever. Like, it's still going to be NVIDIA who's working with Nintendo, but I don't know everything about the chipsets. There was this one rumor last year that for some reason it's popping back up again as if it's new information that the system might be on the level of PS4 power, essentially, which I think is honestly not that bad considering that we just stopped getting cross-gen games like last year.
Yeah.
So like they could pop up to the reveal trailer with like Elden Ring gameplay footage and like, you know, that's totally viable with PS4 specs, really.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I definitely would have to have. Do you think it's going to be on par with like the other consoles of this gen, or do you think it's also like it's still going to be a little underpowered?
I still think it'll be a little underpowered, but the thing is, the jump is going to be in, like, because you know, here's the funny thing, right? When the PS5 Series X came out, everybody kept complaining about how the jump wasn't there, how it's like it's just the same as PS4, right? Well, now the Switch is going to go to around that level, to like PS4 level or something, like maybe PS4 Pro, and that's going to be a massive jump for them. And it's going to put them to basically because I mean, essentially, if it's a blur right now between PS4 to PS5, like that's been a blur, then Nintendo is going to basically be in line with them, despite not technically being in line.
That's true. Yeah, I do feel like there is that is a thing. Like there is not like a huge jump between like PS4 and PS5, like that.
Yeah,
generation. Like games can run on both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I just played, Sony's top of the line game last year. I just finished playing through Spider-Man 2. And let me tell you, that was just Spider-Man. Again, that was like the same game that I just played like 3 years ago. But again, it might have had some little tech in there, but you cannot sit here and tell me that game could not have ran on PS4. Every single PS5 exclusive game could have run on PS4. There is literally nothing preventing anything from running on that system. And if Nintendo is at that power, and by the way, like people are saying PS4 power, it's not like it's literally going to be a PS4 in a handheld. It's going to be NVIDIA's chip that is like kind of comparable to that. But other more stronger reports from last year said it was going to use some new DLSS technology where basically the game would be running at like a lower resolution, but they'd be using some crazy AI upscaling. And I've looked at comparison videos, literally looks like they've been comparing like DLSS running to like actual true 4K, and it's like this is the same thing. It's literally the exact same thing. Which if that tech's in the Switch, then like that in the new system, which that's been the rumbling that I've been hearing, then we're done deal. We're good for visuals and like fidelity.
Yeah, honest, that would be a really smart thing for them to do. What do you think? What do you think about battery life, huh?
Battery life. See, I had some more specific predictions in another video that I don't think is going to come out anymore about the battery life. Basically, the battery life and the actual like hardware, not like the like power hardware, but like the actual physical thing being comparable to like the V2 Switch from 2019, if you know what I'm talking about.
V2 Switch from 20. Oh yeah.
When they did like the new version that had like a better battery life or something.
Yeah,
like around there. Not
after I bought mine. Thank you, Nintendo.
Not like the OLED, because I know the OLED actually has better battery life as well, but not like on that level. And I don't think it'll have an OLED screen either. I think it's going to go back to LCD just to save on costs for now. Because the thing is, this is going to be a decently expensive piece of hardware. I'm predicting like $400 US for this thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even consider that. It probably will be like pretty expensive.
Yeah. So I don't think they're gonna want to spend the money to put in the screen. Because think about it, going to be more powerful. It's going to have more internal storage. Because 32 gigs, 64 gigs. That's not going to cut it anymore. You guys gotta really expand. I'm sure I'm expecting like 512 at least. Honestly, with the new system.
Definitely needs to have more storage because like you can't like really like it runs out so fast. Unlike the Switch, you have to get the micro SD. Yeah, and that's like with like their current size formats, which the wizards at Nintendo making everything like 2 gigs or less. But like then when Call of Duty comes to the next system, it's gonna be 100 gigs. Like they're gonna have to be able to fit that onto the system. And literally, the OLED does not have 100 gigs on it. Like that is how like they need to really expand the storage. Do you think what else? Do you think that they're gonna have like better like VR? Because I know there is like there is like the cardboard VR headset you can do. Like, so they have. They
I
have
think they might
expressed
invest.
that they wanna do VR. I guess
That's the thing,
maybe.
because here's the thing with the Switch, I expect Nintendo to potentially be the ones to actually bring VR to the masses, because VR has been so inaccessible all this time, right? And
True.
I think there's a world where, like, okay, the Switch 2, price it at $400, and all the headset needs to be is a plastic accessory, right?
Yeah, that's
Like, it doesn't
just not
need to-
cardboard.
Yeah, that's like that's dirt cheap. That's so
Yeah.
cheap, right? So I think it could very easily be the one, like Nintendo could be the ones to finally do it. I don't know if they're going to do it at launch. I think that's an easy way to reignite interest mid-generation or something. Like maybe give it like 2-3 years after they've dropped all the big releases. Like, you know, when we got all the big games, Nintendo could be like, we're going to try VR now. And then that could be its whole thing.
So sick.
The only issue is that I know that like resolution's a big thing with VR, you know?
Oh yeah, true. But wait, if they have like the AI upscaling.
But here's the thing. That's what I think for the console. The screen
you know what?
on
That would
the
be different.
handheld.
That would be different, yeah.
I think the screen could honestly maybe cap at 1080. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that.
No,
That's
but
the
even
thing.
it might be different in AI because you have to do like the whole like.
No, because the thing is, it's a screen, right? Like, okay, when you're hooking
Or
up.
sorry, not AI. My bad. In virtual reality, it might be different in virtual reality.
Yeah, I know you need. I just know that you need to have like a high resolution on the
Ah.
screens to get it to. I don't know, like a high resolution for it to not cause headaches. But Nintendo did try and market it, so I really don't think.
It was on the Switch.
Yeah,
Like, they did use the Switch screen to run VR, just with a cardboard headset. But
God, how insane! Like, just imagine, like, Switch 2 launches and there's like a 3D Mario around there, and then like midway into the generation, they're like, okay, we're gonna make a new 3D Mario to take advantage of the VR.
Yo, if you could play a Zelda game in VR, like a full Zelda game in VR.
It's so funny because you can play Breath of the Wild entirely in VR.
Yeah, but not like actually, like it's not first person. You're just looking at it.
First person Zelda, that'd be sick.
Yeah, like you're straight up just in VR and you just play.
This could be a whole nother discussion, but they need to do more variety with Zelda. I know Inuma said in an interview, he was like, we're kind of only focused on like the open world Zelda. Why would you want us to go back to linear Zelda? And it's like, no, do like open world, and then maybe do a linear 2D one, and then maybe do like a cool VR spin-off or something.
Yo, but if they did it, they could probably do like a linear VR one.
Yeah, exactly. But they,
you know,
okay, hopefully that's an excuse for them to do it. Although, granted, the next Zelda,
so cool.
Granted, the next Zelda might not come out till 2030, so I don't even know.
If that was like their gimmick that they have, like they bring the Virtual Boy back.
Oh my god, they'll sell like different versions of the headset and one of them will be modeled after a Virtual Boy.
That would be awesome.
Oh my god, Virtual Boy NSO in actual VR.
That would be awesome.
That'd be immediate headache inducing, holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I mean like so down. I would be down to see them try that. I honestly haven't thought about VR for the new system, but like that would be something that'd be cool to do as a refresh, like halfway into the generation. You know, so because like everybody kept talking about Switch Pro for so long, right? Nintendo could easily steer things into another direction by being like, okay, here's VR.
Yeah.
Like I think that'd be great.
That would be sick.
But maybe what about like other like features on the system though?
Yeah, I was about to say like what else do we think they could even add?
What about a U? What do you think? Like what are we missing?
You know what they need to do? Can I swear in this?
Yeah, you can swear. Yeah.
You know what the fuck they need to do? They need to add in those themes.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
like
that.
What the hell, man?
What a funny joke.
Where are the themes at?
That you could go into the system settings and like go over to a section called themes, and there's only two options.
It's black and white.
It's been like that for 7 years. Like what?
Themes, my guy. Themes. What the fuck?
Where's the
add themes?
Themes better be their day one. What I kind of learned was that apparently they made the system menu as minimal as possible to make it load and turn on really quickly.
Yeah.
But there's still 2 color options, so you can easily have done more still images. Don't tell me you couldn't have.
Like blue, you know what I mean?
Blue, Mario PNG, Breath of the Wild PNG, Kirby PNG. Like, are you serious, Nintendo? Like, come the fuck on.
Like, they didn't even add, like, blue. You know, like, or red.
They didn't have blue. 3DS
it's just
had
black
blue.
and white.
3DS had blue.
Yeah.
Where's blue at the
Where the fuck? You've done blue before. Just
We're
use the same
gonna
shade of
pop off.
blue.
Okay, we gotta promise. Like, if we're watching the Switch 2 reveal live together, we gotta like pop the fuck off if we see blue theme on the screen.
Yo, if it's blue.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
prediction right now: the default Switch 2 background theme is blue. If it's blue, that's
You know,
it. Everything we said is true. We're
It's funny
prophets.
because I genuinely was like, what if Nintendo changes the color for the next system? But then I realized, I'm like, oh shit, they can't really do blue or green because that's like Sony and Microsoft's thing, and they want to stay in their own lane.
But the theme
Right.
will be blue.
Yes, you could have the theme as blue, and there will probably be a blue system at launch. I think they should go for like, you know what? Let's stupid shit. What color is Nintendo going to keep? Like the bright, literal 255, 255, 255 red? You think?
Probably. They'll probably make red. Red's
Yeah.
their thing. You know what I mean?
I think bold prediction, stupid prediction that I don't need to make, but I'm making it because I'm an idiot. They're gonna go for a dark red. They're gonna go like a crimson red, you know?
Yeah, that would be cool.
And the new console's gonna be shiny. Like it's gonna be like you can buy like a red or a like silver version or something.
That would be sick.
I don't
That
know.
would definitely make it look new. You know what I think they're gonna do?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna bring back the. You know how the N64 controller had the dick?
Yes.
They're gonna bring the dick back.
Yes.
Gonna do-
We put it on this one. They'll make like an N64 style Joy-Cons, and you have to
Yeah.
like plug it up the butt. Oh no.
Yup.
Oh, that sounds so. Oh my god.
Yup. Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's Nintendo. Take notes. Take notes,
Take
Koizumi.
notes.
Take notes, Takahashi.
Bring back. Hashtag bring back the dick.
Bring back the dick. Bring back the dick.
Hashtag.
Make
Yep.
it 3. There will be 3 analog sticks on the new Switch controllers.
Yo, that's crazy. You can play that shit like Sakurai playing
Yeah.
Smash Bros. in the one. In the
Oh
one.
my! In the one video where he's got the. That's so silly. Oh
You
my
play
God.
with 2 controllers, but they're both full pro controllers.
You know what? Should we move on to games? Should we talk about like games in like
Yeah,
the first year or the window or something?
Sure, that sounds like a better idea than
Yeah.
what we've been talking about.
Yeah, so here's my thought. My thought right now is that we're gonna get this system like later in 2024, and it's gonna launch with 2 games. I think 2 games are gonna launch with this system. I think we're gonna launch with Metroid Prime 4 as a cross-gen release on Switch and Switch 2.
Mhm.
All right, and a new Mario Kart.
Huh. I mean, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, new Mario Kart, Metroid Prime 4. I think we haven't had a 3D Mario in a while.
Yeah. Oh man.
Probably
I love
maybe
that.
another 3D Mario, honestly.
Yeah, I could see either. Like literally, because it's like both teams haven't made a new game since 2017.
What if they make Galaxy 3?
Oh, no, I don't.
What
I
if
don't
they
want
make
that.
Galaxy 3? You
I
don't
don't
want
want
Galaxy
that.
3? What is
I
wrong
want,
with you?
Because you know why? Because I know
Where
what
was-
the team's
what
capable of, and
childhood
I want a new 3D Mario. I love when they do their crazy new shit. When Odyssey was announced, that was amazing. I
guess
want
so.
them. You know what I want? I want like Mario meets open world meets Monster Hunter kind of. That's what I want. I want like
Yo,
because like Bowser's
imagine.
Fury, you played Bowser's Fury, yeah?
Yes, I played Bowser's
That
Fury.
was amazing, right? Like that needs to be a
Mhm.
whole game, yeah?
That was pretty
right?
cool, yeah.
Imagine that, and there's like different, like instead of different levels, it's just different biomes with their own platforming challenges, and maybe they all have their own like kaiju monster that shows up, and you gotta beat it somehow. I don't know, complete spitballing nonsense, but like,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, I want something like that.
Definitely. I think maybe a new 3D Mario.
Mhm.
A Mario
That's-
Kart. And yeah, Metroid Prime 4. Hopefully. I mean, it's about time. Like, where's Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's about like no matter what.
They
I think-
literally, where are the themes? Where is Metroid Prime 4?
Spoilers, I'm working on a video about if the Switch 2 might not make this year, but
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be honest, no matter what, I think Prime 4 is this holiday, is primed for release this holiday, I think.
Yeah.
I see no
definitely.
reason. They restarted development 5 years ago. I think like literally by the time this goes up, it'll have been 5 years since they made that announcement. So like this game's got to be done by now.
Yeah. What else? I don't think. Do you think like GTA is gonna come out on the?
I don't think GTA, but I think the new
Like the
Monster
new
Hunter
one?
will. I think
The
the
new
new
Monster
Monster
Hunter?
Hunter, because I think
Probably.
because I'm gonna be honest, that trailer looked all right, but not really too impressive. It didn't look like
Mhm.
something that couldn't run on like a PS4, even though it's not coming to a PS4.
Yeah.
But I think it could very easily run on the next Nintendo system. And I think that's a big series. I think they want to do like a full multi-plat release day one. Every single system plays this thing. Which I hear your excitement. What are you about to say?
Backwards compatibility?
Oh man, okay. I did a whole
Yes,
video
no.
on this. And I think so. I'm going to be honest. My
Yeah.
final bet, I think so. Because
Yeah.
they've talked about wanting to carry over like memberships and system stuff. And you can't do that if you can't like bring anything over, you know?
Yeah,
Your games, I think, will carry over. I think Switch Online is going to carry over. I think they're not.
Mhm.
Usually they restart every console. I don't think they're going to do that this time, you know? Because like they still have a lot they could add. Game Boy library is really small, so they could easily, you know, pad things out, drip feeding those games. I don't think Switch Online they're gonna restart anymore, which is exciting because that means new system drops and we immediately will have all these old games to play.
Yo, 3, 4 Switch.
3, 4, no, never. We already got that. That came out last year and it was awful and I hated
5,
it.
6 Switch.
That no. You know, I kind of do expect, like, if I'm being honest.
Snipper Clippers 2.
If I'm being honest, I was predicting Prime 4 and Mario Kart because they're like easier to predict. But like, I do see a world where, you know, we get a hardcore game and we get a hyper casual game. I just can't predict that because it's not going to be like a sequel to something we've already gotten. It'll be a new concept. I just don't know what it is.
We're gonna get Snipper Clippers 2.
Snipper Clips 2, baby.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, what other things do we think? Like, what other games, like not even like at launch, but just within like the first year, do we think?
I honestly have no idea. Like, what would they even be working on? They've made all of their they just released a new Zelda. They could release the new Mario, the Mario Kart. There maybe another Splatoon.
You know, I have
guess.
two. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I have two that I'm like thinking about right now. That I'm like, these are so primed for them to drop on the Switch, like the new system early on. I think Nintendo's hard at work, and they're going to drop like pretty quickly. One,
Yeah.
I think we get an Animal Crossing in the first year. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, that would be cool.
Not at launch. Maybe like if it comes out this holiday, like spring, summer of next year, we get a new Animal Crossing. And I think that's like obviously a huge title. So I think that'll immediately move a lot of units. And, you know, it's going to be a while until the next Zelda's ready.
Yeah.
And they like to do yearly releases. So I think they're going to drop a 2-pack of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2, like near launch. I'm going to be honest.
If it's backwards compatible?
No, I think that's the thing, right? But I even backwards compatibility doesn't really mean too much these days. Like you look at today as we're recording this, Sony just released The Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
Yeah.
You could play that on PS5. It came out the same year as PS5. So in my mind,
better virtual console.
Well, yeah,
like, do you think you'll be able to buy them Wii games?
Buy them
old N64 games?
We already have N64. We have because I think NSO is here to stay, and I don't think they're going to be starting back from scratch. But I feel like they will probably introduce a new console near launch. I don't think GameCube's coming. I don't think like GameCube or Wii are going to happen because I feel like they've done too many
GameCube
remasters.
GameCube
I don't think so.
GameCube can happen.
Okay, hear me out. We just got Metroid Prime remastered, so you're not going to put Metroid Prime on there because you can still buy that, right? We're getting Thousand Year Door. We're getting Thousand Year Door. You're not going to put Thousand Year Door on there because like you can buy that. You know, if they feel confident in selling those games as full retail release, I don't know. Maybe they will at some point in the future. I don't think right now. If anything, I could see like more third-party stuff. If I'm being honest, like I could see them throwing another Sega console on there or something like that.
I think I'm out. I don't know. What else could we talk about?
Oh, you know what? Actually, on the topic of NSO, you know what I think they're going to do? I think they're going to up the price.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because, like, I think, like, $20 a year was an amazing deal, but now everybody else is making theirs more expensive, and Nintendo doesn't have any reason to stay that low. So what I genuinely think is that the expansion pass is just going to be the regular price for NSO now, and that's it.
Shit.
Or, like, better yet, they'll be like, oh, you could still pay for old NSO on your Switch, but if you buy Switch 2, you have to buy the expansion pack.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I think that's their way of doing it.
I think I'm fresh out. I mean, you know what? Switching to Apple chargers. Just because fuck you.
We just did this whole everything has to be USB-C, but actually now it's Apple chargers.
Nah, they switched back to Lightning. Fuck you.
They switched 15 hours to charge.
You know, they have like the one like old HP computer with the charging port that like you can't figure out. And
Oh,
you
it's-
don't have a single wire that plugs into it, and it doesn't fit the new HP ones.
oh,
That's the one they're gonna use, and they're
speaking
not
of
gonna give you a
physical-
charger. It doesn't come with a charger. Yo,
That'd be
that would
amazing.
actually be on brand though.
Yeah, no, real on brand for
Doesn't
Nintendo.
come with a charger.
Speaking of on brand for Nintendo, are we gonna get them to fix Joy-Con drift or not?
I don't know. I think there'll be a new issue. I think the Joy-Cons they won't drift, but they'll just like fall apart. That Terminator 2 like melting like shape
Like that'll
shifting
happen
stuff.
to the controller. The controllers
Yeah,
will,
it's
like,
just gonna
overheat
break.
day
It's just
one.
gonna yeah.
The
It'll melt in your
plastic will,
hands.
like, melt.
Yeah,
And
you're gonna have to
you'll
keep.
be like, hey, wait a minute.
If you stop playing with it, it's like slime. It'll just melt away.
Oh man, you know, I recall, this is like so off topic, but I remember back when the Switch won, like first year of Switch, there were so many reports about the system overheating,
Yeah.
like all the time, and like the fans cracking or something.
Oh,
right?
really?
I recall like a few times I would play like I think Odyssey or something, and I maybe spent like I think when it came out I spent like 5 hours straight playing it, and the system was on fire when I was done.
Yo, yeah, that thing would get like heated. The fan would get so loud. It's
I
so
don't-
tiny, but the
yeah,
fan
it
is so
would.
loud.
Oh my god, it would, and it's so weird because I don't have any memories. Even though like okay, I have upgraded to the OLED. I got one when it came out, but like
Yeah.
even in 2019, 2020, I have no memories of the fan being really loud. Honestly.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything else of note. Will Nintendo go third party if the system doesn't do well?
Like Saga.
Will is Nintendo doomed, guys?
I don't think so. I don't think Nintendo's ever gonna quit.
They're never gonna quit. Everybody
They're
needs
never
to
gonna
stop
quit.
saying that.
Yeah,
There's
they
like
ain't
that-
never gonna quit.
Nah, there's too much. There's too much potential here. I gotta think. There's something we're forgetting. There's something big we're forgetting. Something big. I remembered something small, and it was gonna be about.
We were talking at one point about how it'd be cool if they released old Smash games on the new console.
Yeah, you know what? Smash is a weird one because I don't think Smash is gonna be for like a while. I think that'll be probably their last Temple title they drop on the system. Like I could see new Smash in like 2027. Honestly, I don't know. I think
VR
that's about
Smash, you can feel the
VR.
pain.
Oh, they drop Smash as VR. Oh my god.
Smell the
What if
gunpowder.
they- Yo, crazy thought. What if they used like VR as an excuse to like kind of remake or reimagine older Nintendo games?
That would be epic. Yo,
Like,
Ocarina
imagine,
of Time
Yeah,
VR.
imagine. Like I mean, I've already been like predicting an Ocarina of Time remake. Before it was cool. Everybody predicts that now for some reason. I said it before
Yeah.
it was cool.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, like, I expect that to be a full thing. They drop in like 2028 to be like 30th anniversary or something. But like, you know what? Like, imagine booting up like a compilation of like N64 Redux, where it's like a remix or
yeah.
something, where like it's just a bunch of versions of like N64 games, but made for VR. And it's like they still look
Yeah.
like shit, right? They're at like a higher technical resolution, but they look like trash.
You know, Metroid Prime would be really cool in VR.
Yeah, oh, that'd be.
Because you could
sick.
have the heads up
Update.
display.
We could
like
get
you're in, like,
Metroid
a
Prime
suit.
5.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Yo, you could play Wind Waker in VR, and I can just
I'll
like
do-
stand in front of you with like a spray bottle.
Yeah,
Just like
dude,
spritz
4D.
it at you.
Yo, the Switch 2 has 4D capabilities. You shove water into your Switch 2.
It just spritz water on you.
Here, let's rip off Arlo some more. He did a video of talking about what he thinks for the Switch 2. He said the open dock concept, but he also said it would have a webcam on it.
A webcam, yo.
Like, on the system for, like, voice calls. And you know what he said? This is
That would be
crazy.
so funny. You
This
could
is-
use it as an
he had-
iPod.
He had such a raw prediction, and I'm genuinely so mad I didn't come up, and nobody else has come up with this.
Yeah.
The video captures would, like, record your face cam now.
Huh.
So, like...
Oh, yo.
So
that'd be
like you
kinda
have
cool.
like the camera set up, like it would essentially force you to put your system in like a good setup for the camera,
Yeah.
but like you would just have it there, and then you could just hold the capture button and record like all your Pikmin dying, and then your pog face
Yeah.
when it happens.
It would be funny if you didn't have the option to turn it off, so it
Oh my-
always records your reaction. So you just have a bunch of videos. You know how in like Nintendo Land on the Wii U, there's
Yeah, with
like
the camera
games
on
we
the
have the
thing,
camera. It just they all look like that.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing, bro. I heard it and I was like, that's such a good feature. Everybody would hate it, but that's such a good feature. Oh my god.
Turn it off.
He had like some crazy ideas. He was like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna bring back Street Pass, but it's tied to the app on your phone now, or something."
Street Pass, yo, that would be lit.
Oh
That would be
man,
lit. Actually,
make-
that would be awesome. I want Street Pass back. Find
We
me.
make-
Bring back Find Me.
bring back freeware on the Switch like that. Give me a free game because the Switch never came with a free game. You know that was the
Bring
problem.
back
With the Switch.
Find Me. I gotta
If
wiggle
Switch-
around my Nintendo Switch to get them
If
play coins.
If 1-2 Switch was a pack-in, we would have loved it. Okay, like everybody says, oh well, it would have been shit anyway. No, you know what? It would have been fun for like a few days. All right,
Yeah.
instead of being like I wasted my money. All right, they should do a free pack-in. Be nice, Nintendo. Come on, you can afford it. You won't
know
do
what?
it.
Get
cocky
rid
it.
of the HD Rumble. Okay.
Yeah,
Get rid
no
of
more.
the AR camera.
Yeah, that was another one.
Make the controllers work and connect to the console properly. You know what I mean?
Genuine
Like-
prediction: no IR camera and no NFC support. They are
Like
not
the
gonna
whole
bother
the
with this.
1-2 switch, like you can feel the balls in your hand. Like I've never wanted to feel balls in my hand. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I did not ever use that feature. I never felt no balls.
Yeah, I never felt the balls either. I think it was cute in like some games where it would rumble more, and the best use of it was always whenever they would make like sound come out of the controller, like through the
Yeah.
rumble. Like that was cool.
Mhm.
Mario Wonder did something like that, where if you're like standing on this like zipping
Oh
platform,
yeah.
that, like,
I
pushed
did.
you, it
I
was
did
like,
see that.
and I'm like, what the hell? That was like, I was
That's
playing
pretty
the game, and I'm
cool.
like, the heck?
You
That's
can
crazy.
put a speaker in.
Yeah, like with
The Wii
speaker.
controllers had a
The
speaker.
brawl,
you know?
crusty sound effect. You know, it's so funny because like I'm playing again Spider-Man 2. I'm playing it and like they've shoved all these gimmicky shit into the PlayStation controllers now too, right? Like they have
Yeah.
the motion control, they have the HD rumble, but they also have like those haptic trigger feedback things. And I'm gonna be honest, they're
Oh,
lame as
yeah?
fuck. They're kind of
Yeah, it's
lame.
probably lame. I don't really
Like
like that.
they were cool back when the system came out, but in like actual use, like I genuinely don't give a shit. Like playing
Bro,
Spider-Man 2, and it's like, oh, press down the thing, but it's really hard to press it
Yeah,
down.
bro. I don't need my controller to fight back. You know what I mean? Like,
and they have a
I'm not looking
speaker on
for
it,
that kind of a challenge.
and it's so weird because they have a speaker on it too, but it's like a really high quality speaker. Like,
Uh-huh.
why did you bother? Okay,
No, give me the crunchy. Just use the same
give me
one
the
from the Wii.
brawl speaker.
Use
like,
the
"Ah!"
same exact one.
Oh my god, we got you poured. They got a port ultimate just so we get like the Minecraft sound, whatever Steve's sound would be on the Wii remote speaker.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, I mean like I don't know, I'm expecting no IR camera because like again, they barely used it. They used it in 1-2 Switch and in WarioWare. And it was so funny because we played WarioWare and like we get the Fire Emblem mini game comes up and I'm like, "Oh, Damien, you got to use the IR camera." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Wait, what?" Like that thing on we're
I
using
was
it
like,
now?
oh, actually, that was my first time ever in like how many years now? 5, 6
7
years?
years.
7 years. 7 years owning the Switch. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That I've ever used the IR camera. Ever.
It's been 7 years.
It was to play
guys.
one mini game in WarioWare where you put the ring on the finger, and I didn't even do it. I failed because the camera sucks.
It's so bad, man.
It's
so
not even good. It literally the one time I used it, it wasn't even good,
It's so shit. Oh my
and that's
god.
why the controller drifts, and I can't sit on my bed while playing Switch because it's too far from the TV.
Yeah, they never utilize the IR camera, so it's 100% going to be gone. I've been predicting for a while that amiibos are going to get like phased out this year because
Yeah.
you know new system at this point like 10. It's been 10 years, and like they don't make as many, and they've been doing a bunch of these weird restocks that screams we have leftover stock that we're trying to unload. So like
Mhm.
I don't know, I don't see a reason why that'll be there. I think like you'll still be able to use those gimmicks if you're playing like your old, because like I think old Joy-Cons and old Pro controllers will still work.
yeah.
So I think you'll still be able to play Switch games on the Switch too, and like use those features. But the new controllers will have like their own gimmicks and crap. Like they should bring back analog triggers that are like the GameCube triggers and how every other console's done it for the past 20 years, but not like the stupid adaptive triggers. Don't do that.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but I think have we scraped the bottom of the barrel at this point?
I don't know. I mean, what else? No, I think that's everything. I've complained about the Switch. I've
Should the
made my
eShop load
predictions for
that?
the.
Do we need eShop music? Can we get eShop music back?
Is there no eShop music?
Nah, bro, there hasn't been. Like,
Oh, how have I not noticed? Yeah, I am not the most observant person.
do
But
we keep the Mii's around?
oh yeah, bring Mii's back. Yo, bring Mii's back. Make them cool again, okay? Find me, make it a thing. Give me those play coins. Let me wiggle around my Switch to get my play
That was
coins.
so fun. I miss the 3DS.
Bring back the Mii's and bring back the music to in the eShop.
Yeah, bring all those things
yeah,
back.
and give us some goddamn themes.
Yeah, where the hell are the themes? Where are the themes?
And release Metroid Prime 4.
I guess they could do that maybe if we
And,
have
like-
this.
And like and bring back the donuts.
Yeah,
All right.
donuts. Yeah, I think we've barrel scraped. I was gonna end it off by saying something, and now I forgot what it was, which means it probably wasn't very important.
And do the thing where they're like with the hands directly to you. Do that in the Nintendo Directs again. Do that.
Be cool again. I think they'll change how the Directs look when the Switch 2 comes out, because they've been doing the same format for 5 years with the jingles and everything. I think they're gonna make it look like high budget. It's gonna be like a 3D model of the Direct logo, and it's gonna turn into water like the Terminator. It's gonna melt,
Yeah. Let me watch that in VR.
Yeah, VR Direct.
Nintendo
you have
Direct.
to put the Switch on your head to watch the Direct, and Koizumi's like, I'm here, and then he runs around in circles, and he's like a little child.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. There you go. So Nintendo, take notes. Make it happen.
I guess my last hope, prediction, wish for the Switch 2 is that they'll announce it and everybody can stop making up random shit about it every day, because I'm tired of seeing the same tweet about how the Switch 2 being PS4 level power is bad on Twitter. I've seen this exact same tweet for the past week. I shit you not, Damien. And it's getting really tiring, so I think we need to stop it.
And if you are between the ages of 8 and 12, this is not we're very wrong about all of this. We're very wrong. Do not go repeating this at school, because everyone will make fun of you.
Yes, all I know about the games industry is my professor worked on Far Cry 6 and he said the game was shit. So you know what? That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that'll do it for today's amazing discussion. Amazing PNG on the screen for like an hour discussion.
Yeah.
I am very
and
excited.
Nintendo can't even put the PNG. I'm sorry, but like, really?
You know what they should do? No, they won't do this. But like custom PNGs, like just put your SD card in with a photo.
I could just do it. That would be amazing.
They want to charge you $5.99 for the theme, so they won't do that. But whatever. That's enough of my voice and your voice. Everybody's probably sick of hearing us now. I hope they announce this stuff soon. I'd like to be talking about actual Switch 2 things and not making up shit pretty soon. But whatever, We'll see. Maybe it'll be a 2025 thing and we got to wait the whole year. Who knows? But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Damien, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a great as always. And I hope you guys all, leave comments, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and keep yourselves cornered for more gaming videos coming up in the somewhat near future. See you guys on the next one.
Bye.